The key determining factor of creation is missing. Without it, there could be no proof as to the origin of man's existence, unaware as to the origin of the planet itself. In light of the prevailing theory of science, let's consider the origin of the formation of this planet in a two-part question. The scripture refers to two periods in time where the planet is entirely submerged underwater. First, the beginning condition of the planet with no apparent dry, and thus unknown by name as of yet, void and uninhabitable in the creation account. Secondly, a much later and unknown period of time, well after God has changed the condition of the planet to one that is inhabited on dry land, for generations until the time of Noah and a great flood, in which the planet finds itself entirely submerged underwater yet again. Question A. What would be the difference in the condition of the planet during these two periods of submersion? The question must be considered because in the second account of the planet's covering of water, the condition of the planet itself is such that it is able to receive the flooding waters with no intervention, allowing for the dry to again reappear. Thus, Noah and his family eventually land and again inhabit the planet. As opposed to, however, the beginning condition of the planet was such that it did not have a way for the covering waters to recede without intervention, thus finding the planet with no dry, void, and uninhabitable according to the testified account of its beginning. Again, what would be the difference in the planet's condition which does not allow the waters to recede? Question B. What intervening event took place that altered the beginning condition of this void submerged planet? In other words, what made or created the difference which enabled the waters to be gathered together to one place and subsequently causing the dry he called earth to appear, as described in Scripture? This event was absolutely essential for life and apparently can be clearly understood by man after the fact, bearing record to the testament of such an event. If the beginning or former condition of the planet itself does not have the ability to recede or displace the covering waters without intervention, allowing the dry land he called earth to appear, then the planet is still underwater, with no way for God to then inhabit the planet in his image in 126. Dry, ironically, is essential to both accounts of submersion. So, the planet's inability to recede or displace these waters must be different in its beginning condition, because in the same planet's second period of total submersion, the planet itself now has an ability to allow the dry to appear with no intervention to the planet, allowing the life of man to continue on and inhabit the planet. Otherwise, they die and perish with the boat floating on an entirely submerged planet, and thus rendering the planet again void of life. Proving this unknown yet evidential intervening event not only absolutely necessary in its beginning condition, but as well proving to be a one-time event of creation, unnecessary in the planet's second period of submersion for Noah's survival. This one-time event of creation is declared and identified by name. If this mystery of question has not or cannot be resolved definitively to date, then clearly man is missing the key determining factor of creation as to the significant origin of his own existence to even speak of it.